Welcome back to Hickory Flat Farms. I'm David, and if this is your first time tuning in, hey, welcome. Way cool. Not, well, same stuff, doing stuff. I got a project today. We're trying to add an alternative source for doing heat in the house. I found this stove online. Actually, well, my wife found it. It was a bit away from the house. Hang on. I'm cleaning this thing, so you can kind of, well, here, just look. See here, you can see, you know, standard use stuff. But somebody painted it with a brush, it looks like, and it's got some issues. So I'm just cleaning it all off. I'm taking that brush over there, and I'm going to put this one on in a minute. But I've started cleaning this one. But the top ring here, I pretty much got the paint off of it, cleaned underneath. Got high temperature paint. I'm going to put the touch on it here in just a little bit and see how it goes. A couple of areas I can see need to clean up in here. Different looking at it through the camera. Anywho, I'm going to set that to the side in a little bit. But it just sits on here. It's not a super expensive stove. Got a little bit of whatever going on, but it ain't anything fancy. It doesn't look terrible. It's not rusted out. I couldn't find any holes when I was looking at it on the inspection when I went and bought it. It's a Facebook Marketplace purchase, so, you know, you get what you get. But it doesn't look bad. But once I get it a little more clean, I'm going to put the paint to it, let it dry for a little while. There's going to be a fire in it tonight to try to heat that paint up. And then I'll clean it up some more, take a vacuum to it, and paint it once more, and we'll just see how it goes. But I'll show you what it looks like when we get done. Looks like the front feet are put on backwards. Yeah, they are. Well, all right. Fix that too. Anywho, I'll show you what I get done when I get done. Stay tuned. Okay, time to cook dinner. Ooh, man, look at that. I got dirty doing work. How you do that? Anywho, here's what we got. Look at that. It's starting to turn satin black. So about 3 coats on this. These pieces, I've gone out 3 times to paint these. And that one wound up upside down for its last bit of a coat. I wanted the bottom really heavy because that's where a lot of the heat's going to go to. And I wanted the bottom of these pretty heavy because I want them to fit well. And the fitment is a big deal. I mean, I sanded on them a little bit with that wire brush, so that reduces the metal by a bit. So it could make the stove leak. So my theory is extra paint. That's all I've got on that. Build the edges up that I cleaned the rust off of and put extra paint on them. So they're turning that satiny color too. You can kind of see it. Yeah, there you go. Satin kind of color. A little bit at a time. Oh, there we go. Yeah, you can see it showing up on here too. Yeah, I like that. Well, let's see how my beautiful wife feels about it. She's not going to come down here tonight because she's got to work tomorrow. But hopefully tomorrow in the evening, I'll have this accomplished. I've got to do some regular, like actual work tomorrow. When I get done with that, I'll come down here and I'll finish it because the side stuff won't take long to do. And I just want the sides that are going to be obvious to really look really nice. And the rest of it, like the back here where it says big bold letters China. I'm not worried about that as much. I'm gonna kind of just give that a heave-ho clean over and put the paint to it. But the feet I'm gonna change on the bottom. They're in the wrong direction in the front. See, it was built wrong. So I've got a new flue damper for this I bought. The other one was bent all to pieces. And anyway, I'm just gonna leave it as a souvenir. Look at that, I just stuck it up there. It was bent and wouldn't turn very easily. And I guess that's where we're gonna have the flue. I don't like it so low. I would much rather have one a little higher. But hey, we'll see how that goes. If I need to put one higher, I can leave that one in there, leave it open, and add another one at height. So that'd be simple enough to do. But anyway, tune back in. Stay tuned. Can't stay tuned, just gonna end right here. Anyway, gosh, I say anyway a lot. Well, anyway, the stove will get cleaned up, and I'll at least give you a little bit of insight on what's going on with it. We're going to put it in the den, hopefully. We have the existing pipe and ceiling that used to have a big corner stove that wasn't ever used. So I'm going to try to put that to use. Rather than redoing the roof and taking that off, we could use this as an alternative source for heat. It makes all the sense in the world to me to have a method since we have trees on the property. Why not? So we'll just see. Thank you for tuning in. This is your first time to come here. Hey, leave me a comment. Say, hey, first view, all right? I'd love to hear from you. And I subscribe to myself. Isn't that weird? But I do, because I think that we're doing some stuff that's worthwhile. I don't know. It might help somebody. If not, we're keeping up with family. That's the big deal. So subscribe if you like. That's great. Like us. If you don't, well, that's cool. I say it every time. That's because it's just a fact. We'll be back. At least, hopefully. God, woo. Lord willing, the creek don't rise. Is that what it is? I think it's John Wayne-ish. Anyway, thanks.